I'm able to play and really get all the emotion, be like, whoa, and still be like, okay, I'm hungry. Welcome aboard the Just TAi ship with your host, Captain Naga. Today's episode, I'm here by this palm tree, as you clearly see, looking so lovely. Just messing with y'all, but I hope y'all having a wonderful morning, evening, night, midnight special, wherever this is hitting you. Take this energy. Now that we all in the same boat, we can start the TAi'versation. Today's episode is mostly me just tying about what's been going on in my life the past couple days, what's been transpiring, what has been trying to break me down, and how did I escape from those claws? How did I escape out of the lion's den this time? Hey, it's gonna be people out there saying stuff about you no matter what you do, but you just have to keep going. Sometimes it's gonna be, you're not gonna really know what to say. It was a comment and it had me up. Well, I'm always up like 3 in the morning sometimes, but I wasn't able to concentrate because I kept thinking about that comment. I was festering over it, and I was like, man, is this probably what another person is thinking? If one person think it, then probably 1,000 people think it. But then that was just tripping me out, and I was like, no, this can't be like this. So then it was turning into anger because I couldn't really figure it out, what was really going on. Right now I'm thinking, I had to start thinking to myself, everybody is a reflection, so what is he really saying? So what is he really saying, and how is my reaction feeding into this? Or the opposite, is like a trippy thing going on. Like, in my eyes, if you ever feel a little rumbled up about what anybody has to say, that means you feel it's a little fault in something, or sometimes it can be complete bullshit, complete malarkey, but other times you have to really take the time to just tie, and be like, why am I reacting? How do I feel when I hear those words said to me? Is there something that lies? Is there truth in there? Does there lie truth in there? And I'm just trying to fight it out. So I sat and I was looking over the comments, but my first instinct was to ignore it, and then that's what I decided to do. I just was like, I'm just not going to say anything at all, because I felt everything. I felt anger, and I felt like, that's just what people going to think, that I do acid every day or shrooms every day. No, I have a family to feed, I have family to take care of, and I wouldn't be able to make these videos if I was in that state of mind every day. So, okay, we're moving past that. Hey, I've also, some other things that transpired recently. Got to purchase a PS4. I haven't been in the gaming world in a while, but gaming reduces stress in a lot of people, including myself. I grew up a gamer, but for many, I would say starting like 2011 to 2015, because then I got another PS4 in 2016, but somebody stole it. Shouts to Philly. But I stopped playing games. I stopped playing video games, and I was looking at it in a whole different light of like, oh man, it's ruining my brain. I'm supposed to be focusing on other things, or really, I wasn't able to stay focused long enough to do games. My mind wasn't interested in the virtual world. I was interested in nature and in my studies. I was studying a lot in the esoteric field, and like really learning about the 4 elements and the Kabbalah, and just really tying on many different subjects from the Eastern philosophies. So video games wasn't my flavor. But when I started relaxing a lot more, and my mind opened back up, thanks to, fill in the blank. This is YouTube. God, I don't want to get no flags. I was able to see, get out of body like how I used to when I was younger. And I think a lot of times when we play video games, the ones that really get into it, the ones that really show that emotion when they lose and win and able to zone out to it, is really some esoteric stuff going on. And I believe that we're connecting our minds with the game, or our minds are already connected with the game because they created it, and we're all one species. So the game developer is just you as a game developer developing this simulation. Just try to keep up with me, just try. So when we play in the game, you're able to know that this reality is not all there is, because this reality, when we look around, is so beautiful. We exist here. Our work has to be done here so we can build ourselves up, leave a name for ourselves, or help as much other people in this reality as we can if we seem as though we have an advantage, like we've been here before. Some people been here before, so it seems. Just tie. I'm not going to throw some... we talk about that in another video. But... playing video games, you're able to know instinctively that this reality is not it. So your emotions are so attached to it. And when really look at this virtual reality that's really going on, look at how older people who are lucid, just as lucid as teenagers in their mindset, is that they like trip out. Or when they trip on, what I mean is, it was an old man, he tripped on something in the game, but he really tripped in real life, even though he was just standing still. He's like, whoa. Like our senses, what is senses? Like when you pluck that, it's just a signal going up to your arm into your brain saying something just tingled these atoms, this data right here. And you interpreted it as a pain or a scratch, or however you want. Some convert it into pleasure, but the base root is just that it was just some atoms, data interacting with each other. And the same thing goes for virtual reality and video games. So when people are so surprised on these gamers making millions of dollars in these gaming competitions, where it's selling out arenas just to watch people play Street Fighters, it's because they're projecting their consciousness into that virtual reality world, whether you want to believe it or not. And soon we're going to come to the place where we just straight plug in from the back of our neck. Hopefully it's not a big hole. Matrix probably exaggerated, hopefully, because I ain't walking around with that. It's just joking around with y'all, man. But the ability to do that in me was unlocked again. To know that this reality is not it allows you to project yourself into a video game world. And most people will say like, oh well, you're projecting yourself into a world of violence and all this other stuff that's going on in there that they want you never to look at or participate in this reality. But hey, drawing out stuff is therapy. When you angry, if you draw out that anger, sometimes it's not going to look pretty. But you can't look at that drawing no more, because it's going to bring about anger and give you images to go out and kill somebody just because you looked at a picture of somebody stabbing somebody, or drew the picture of somebody stabbing somebody. Now you going to do it? No, I believe that when we enact these impulses out in these virtual reality outlets, that our physical, our body right here won't have as much tendency to act them out in this reality. Believe it or not. It's studies out here. People try to say, oh, the mass shooters, they was playing video games of Call of Duty and then they went out and wanted to kill people. No, it was a study. Shouts to Joe Rogan. So I'm saying him because I don't really know where he got it from, but he has said that 80% of the mass shooters did not even play video games. They didn't even play video games at all. It's a lot more going on with chemical imbalances and probably some MLK if you want to get into the conspiracies, or just how society is set up in America to breed these school shooting killers. Just like we bred up Trump and we bred up every other president that we toss a lot of hate to or toss a lot of love to. We breed everything that we see. Something doesn't come from nothing. The stuff that we see now were seeds planted, and now they're growing and we're witnessing them. So what I wish to do now is plant as many seeds as I wish to plant into the earth, so that the world can be different in the future, so that we can raise the level of human consciousness up a level, and so that people can be more normally aware of the sensitivities that a lot of us empaths, indigos, woke people are onto. Because we want to share it with the world, because we're all the same beings. We just have to realize it in ourselves and realize that it's going to take literal work. Once we get all the mind patches, part of healing the mind patches is doing work in this realm. It's all the same, baby. The chemical imbalances in your brain is equal to the chakras that's going down in your system. It's all correlated. Just tie it. Just rant, just tie it. Tie-in, as I say in the videos now often, is when you combine your mind with your heart, and not just think with your mind or your heart, but you combine it with the yin and yang thing and do the circles. All right, thank you for listening. Thank you for tying with me today. I really do love making these. I had to take a little break only because I had to spend some more time with my daughter. Whenever I go to ham, I know that I have to relax, because I don't want to say that I missed out on precious moments. Not every moment can be captured on camera, but I'm going to make sure that I capture all the best tie-in moments for you folks, so don't you worry. All right, just looking at that bird over there. So video games it's a trap for if you're not disciplining yourself already before you dive into it. Because I can see myself playing a game for 8 hours, 10 hours, easily. That may sound ridiculous to what I've been doing for the past couple years, but I know what I have inside, and that's why I stopped as well. So now that I'm back into it, I'm able to play and really get all the emotion, be like, oh, and still be like, okay, I'm hungry. Okay, the dish is dirty. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do the dishes. Turn on, just let some music play. I'm gonna do some dishes. Alright, I just did this mission. Feel real excited. Yeah, I'm in this. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. Go for a jog. Get some physical exercise in. I'm not going to go with the treadmill, sitting down with the treadmill. I used to think about that stuff when I was younger. Like, I probably been a whole different person if I would have stuck to the life that was planned out for me, that was expected for me. I changed a lot of expectations in my life, and we need to wake up to what those expectations really are. I have a whole video that you should check out. It's called Drop All Expectations, and you will awaken to your true self. All right, I'm having fun. I hope that y'all living it up. Shout outs to all of my family that living in Philadelphia. Get it straight. Shout outs to them going through all the snowstorms. Stay warm. Check out that video. Stay lit. It's cold outside. Made that for y'all. Shout outs to everyone in California and the whole world. I wish that these Tai thoughts go out to y'all and that you just bring them into your life and Tai. And let me know what came out of it. Let me know. Anger, happiness, whatever it may be. Just thanks for listening. Drop them likes. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many you like? Leave some comments below to let me know what you were tying on. What did this bring out of you? Subscribe to us on Patreon. I brought up in the beginning. But just help me out. Just Tai now. Just think about it. It's a channel and it's a brand. And it's I'm planting seeds, baby. Just need a little watering. Need some help watering. Alright. I'm happy that y'all enjoyed this video. This is Captain Naga, leaving you today with the question that I always leave you with. We all Tai, but do we really Tai? Sometimes I don't know, dude. Sometimes I don't know. Till next time, it's Captain Naga. Wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy this palm tree. I'm able to play and really get all the emotion. Be like, oh, and still be like, okay, I'm hungry.